The NBA's regular season title fight, Oklahoma City survived an early knockdown to knock out Miami Wednesday.
Yeah, it went the distance only because the rules said it had to go until the final buzzer. And Kevin Durant's remarkable run rolled on, even against LeBron James and company, even in Miami. You've heard all about Durant this month. 11 straight games with at least 30 points, 8 straight wins for his team, all without Russell Westbrook. Here's a look at the head-to-head comparison between the two, including the postseason. Durant, slight edge in points, but James has the edge in wins especially. Here's what he said about guarding Durant.
I mean, individually, it can't be stopped by any one-on-one player. There's nobody that can guard him one-on-one. It's going to be a team thing. I'm going to be matched up against them, but, you know, I have to have ears and eyes behind me to help me and know where my help is coming from.
All right, so you got the two superstars in this game, and really, they're the only ones on the court. Actually, we did that. It wasn't really a one-on-one game, but Durant misses the pull-up jumper, and then James again on Durant as he misses the jumper. To stay with Neil's analogy, like two fighters feeling each other out early on. On the other end, Durant playing tight defense on James. Misses a shot in the post, and then Durant steals the pass intended for James. Turnover's a problem for Miami. They had 21 of them, and Oklahoma City turned them into 25 points. Durant fouls James on the layup attempt. Durant would sit with 2 early fouls. Now, Chris Bosh has an ID card that says Big 3, but he often gets nudged out of the spotlight. He was big in this one early. He had 18 points in the game, but he had 9 points during an 18-0 run in the first quarter for Miami. Here's Scott Brooks on how the Thunder could get back in it.
What we have to do, get back in transition, match up, and let them score on us in half court. I don't think they can. Not consistently. No one has all year. They ain't going to start tonight on us.
All right, that's a confident coach. Second quarter, Thunder down 5. Off the James miss, Derek Fisher will get it to Durant. Remember, no Russell Westbrook. Fisher wound up playing 18 minutes, went 5 for 5 on threes for his 15 points. Durant able to hit there. Later in the second, at 44 apiece, Reggie Jackson finds Durant. Oklahoma City with its first lead since 2-0. They're up 46-44. A few plays later, Durant open for 3 and banging that. 4 for 9 on threes for Durant. Thunder up 55-50 at the half. James and Durant still going at it in the second half. Norris Cole starts to drive, gives it to James instead. Good idea. James had 12 in the quarter. Ensuing Thunder possession, Durant, no hesitation whatsoever. He gets it, and it's going up. Three-pointers, a big part of the story in this game. Oklahoma City, 16 for 27 on triples. Durant also had 12 in the quarter. Later in the third, James taking Durant one-on-one. James shot 12 for 20 in this game. Got that one to rattle home. Ensuing Thunder possession, it's Durant for 3 more. While Oklahoma City was knocking down all these threes, Miami was going polar vortex from beyond the arc, missing 15 straight from way out there. Here's Durant on what was going through his mind.
Rucker Park. That's what was going to mind. It was fun. It was fun. We got hot for a quick second, and I had to come in and make an answer. So, you know, it was fun. I'm sure the fans got what they wanted to see with that one.
Here's what the playground scoreboard had through 3 quarters. Durant, 28, about 53%. James, 27, about 63%. Fourth quarter, the Thunder put it away. Durant, that's 31. 12 straight games, he scored 30 or more. That's the longest streak in the NBA in 11 seasons. You got to go all the way back to Tracy McGrady. Thunder up 19, and then next Thunder possession, the Slim Reaper has got the scythe out with the blade sharpened up. 33 points for Durant. James had 34, but the Thunder roll into Miami and beat the Heat decisively, 112-95. The Oklahoma City bench, big part of the story, 39-21. That was the margin. They outscored Miami. Jeremy Lamb had 18. He helped with that effort. Serge Ibaka, 22 points in this game. He had 6 offensive rebounds, turned 4 of them into putbacks for 8 points. During a 33-minute span, Oklahoma City outscored Miami by 43 points, and that early hole they were in just disappeared. 9th win in a row for the Thunder, led once again by their superlative superstar.
We were down 22-4, and we could have easily folded up, especially on the road. But yeah, our young guys are like vets. Jeremy Lamb was phenomenal. Perry Jones came in and did a great job in the second half. And, you know, we moved the basketball. We got some good looks, and we knocked down some shots.
You're smiling now, but there's been a pronounced edge to the way you've played this season. What is triggering that edge?
It could be my last game anytime I step on that floor, so I got to give it my all.
Doris Burke with Durant there. Now, just how rare was this Thunder turnaround on Wednesday after they fell behind so far in the first quarter? Well, it was just the third time over the last 15 seasons that a team won a game by 15 or more points after trailing by at least 18 in the first quarter. Teams win just 12% of the time in that situation. Heat started well, but didn't finish.
Tip your hat to him. He made some great shots. Those are the shots that everybody will remember. It's just they played well. They outcompeted us. They outclassed us tonight. That's what is disappointing. Our guys were up and ready for this game. They were up and ready, and they played better than us.
They beat us good. Outclassed, I don't know if I want to go that far with it, but they came in and beat us pretty good. It was we played well all the way until like the second quarter, and then from that point on, they pretty much did what they wanted to do.
Is that disappointing that any team would come into your building and, to use Eric's word, outclass you?
Well, I have to respectfully disagree with that one. Sometimes you just get your whooped, and that's it.
For more on the Thunder and Heat, we bring in PJ Carlesimo to SportsCenter. Coach, there was so much anticipation about how Kevin Durant would do against LeBron James and the Heat. What were your impressions of the two superstars in this game?
I loved it, Stan. The game didn't have a lot of flow to it, but there was a segment in the third quarter that was just unbelievable. Kevin Durant referenced it in his post-game comments. He said it was like playing in the Rucker playground in New York City, and these two guys just went at each other, no pretending. I mean, pulling up and shooting threes, taking them into 2 or 3 guys off the glass. The two of them weren't even pretending at that point. There was no involve your teammates. This was me against you. Let's see what's going to happen. LeBron was like back when he was in Cleveland. There was no more big three tonight. It was the big two. I loved watching them go at each other.
All right, so now Miami 19-3 before this visit from the Thunder at home, and they get humbled by a visitor in a game in which Dwayne Wade played. So now, what does this tell you about where Miami is as a team right now?
Well, I think Dwayne Wade wasn't 100% Dwayne Wade. I thought he played well. It was the other guys didn't show up. The big three weren't great, but they were good enough. They didn't have a lot of help. Kevin Durant's bench was excellent. Scotty Brooks made a great move going small. He got Kendrick Perkins out of the game. He gave Jeremy Lamb a lot of light. Derek Fisher was vintage Derek Fisher. Everything he threw up went in. They beat him up with three-point shots. They beat him up with transition. The Heat didn't take good care of the ball. Heat's not playing as well as they played last year, but they have the same record. I don't think they're going to run 27 in a row like they did last year. They have to get it together on the defensive end, Stan. Eric Spoelstra knows that. His players understand, but they got to pick it up on the defensive end.